All right. Hi guys. Good afternoon. Okay, and welcome to session 7 of Writing Streak of Writing Streak 3.0. So today I will be talking about how to effectively use hyperlink and how to reference in your technical article or your technical documentation. So let's get started. So I would be creating a default um, article on Medium to show how to use hyperlink and how to reference. Okay, so all right. So now in order for you to hyperlink on Medium, all you just have to do is you have to highlight on the target word or the target words for you hyperlink. Now, before I show you that, for people that don't know what hyperlink means, so hyperlink you is when you add a link to a word or words in your technical article. So you can do that. Remember, I said you can do that by highlighting the word or the words. So you do that by highlighting it like this. And yeah, you click here. Oh, sorry, no, that's not it. Sorry, that's not it. So you click here. So what this prompts you to do is you have to add a link here. So let me just use www.google.com, sorry, .com. And when you click it, it's going to show it's going to underline this word or this words that has been hyperlinked. So now, if you are previewing this, let me click the preview. All right. So if you are previewing that article and the hyperlink that you just created, this is how it's going to show when you either yes when you publish it or when you are previewing it. So when you hover over here over these words, it's going to show you this link down here. It's quite small, so I don't know if you can see it. Okay, even if I expand it, you will not still be able to see it. So it's down here. It's going to show the www.google.com that we already hyperlinked. And when you click it, so when you click it, what it does is that it opens up that link that you hyperlinked on your article. So now the essence of hyperlink is to direct your readers to explore more on either a concept, a framework, or a topic or an idea that you are trying to explain more in your article. And it's best for you to use it when you are trying to not deviate from your article idea. So let's say you are writing on how to use paragraphs in HTML, and then you come across a section of your article that's about another HTML tag. So instead of you to like deviate your whole article from paragraph tag, so you can hyperlink that other tag. Let's say it's the break line tag, or is the meta tag. So you can hyperlink it to a particular word or words. That way, when your reader is going through the article and they stumble across that, they would be like, oh, so this person gave me a link to check out. And then when they click that, they would also gain an additional knowledge, which would also help you as a reader, because it really shows that you have your reader's interests at heart. Okay, and then another way, or another reason that you would hyperlink, like in your article or your technical documentation, is let's say you are writing a technical article, that's okay. Let's say you are writing an interview technical article, and you are trying to introduce the person that you interviewed. So all you just have to do is you highlight on the person's name, and then you hyperlink it. And that link will definitely be either their LinkedIn profile, or their GitHub, or a portfolio, or something that really explains to your reader that this is who this person is. And like, you can either check this person out, follow them, or learn more from them outside of your technical article scope. Before I move on to the next one, do we have any question? All right, so in the absence of no question, I'll be moving on to the next topic or concepts that we're going to be talking about, which how to reference in your article. Now, the use or the essence of you referencing is to tell your reader that this piece of information in your article was not gotten by me. It was gotten from another source. It was gotten from another source, and you can check out that source if you would want an extensive knowledge on this topic, or if you want an extensive knowledge of this idea. And it's always good for you to reference. Though I really can't remember how many times I've referenced and in an article, but when you do copy um, words, or you do copy like an explanation from somewhere. Let's say you are working on the benefits of artificial intelligence, and you copy the meaning of artificial intelligence, also known as AI, from an Oxford dic- dictionary, or you copy from, like, you copy the definition from Wikipedia. it's always good for you to reference it there. I'm sorry, it's always good for you to reference that because it also shows how transparent you are as a writer. Yeah, it also shows how transparent you are as a writer, and it also gives recognition to that source that you referenced from. Okay, let me. I hope everyone can see my screen very clearly. All right. Please, if you can't see my screen, you can just leave a comment, and then I would adjust it to its your needs. All right. So an important, or rather a general way for you to reference in an article, because I know that some of us that are students, especially here in Nigeria, that your lecturer wants you to work on technical on term paper, then you go to the bottom and then you be like reference, you would write the person's name, you write the book title or the article title, you write the link and so on and so forth. So that is a way for you to reference. All right, yeah. So that's a way for you to reference. So another way that you can do it is, let's say you want to reference this second line. Let me go to Wikipedia. Okay. So I just copied text from Wikipedia. So if I want to reference that, I can be like, according to Wikipedia, let me just be sure I'm getting the, into Wikipedia, an article. According to Wikipedia, an article is an article is a piece. Okay, an article or a piece is a written. According to Wikipedia, this is how they define an article. So I can say, according to Wikipedia, an article is defined as this. So I'm going to first of all get a link. That's this place now, I would need to get the link of this page. Get the link of this page. Hyperlink it here. And then I can decide to like quote this. So according to this, going to Wikipedia, this is how it defines an article. So you can do this. This is like this is accepted. You can do this because what this in Wikipedia, I think that's like the whole essence of quotes. So what this shows is that you are quoting Wikipedia. So you can do this, or you can go to the bottom of your article, that's after your conclusion, and you can have a header for reference. So you just have to be like number one, this battle, number three. So this is another way that you can reference. Yes, so this is another way that you can reference in your technical article. Right. So usually, when you are needed to reference or quote another source, is like when you are working on an article that has to do with analyzing stuff. So you can be like, according to this, um, this is this is how it is defined, or according to that, this is what this service says. So like that's actually when you are meant to reference or like quote another source. So do we have any question? Do we have any question, or do we actually understand everything? All right. Okay, you understand. Okay, all right. So in the absence of no question, network is bad, it's shaking. Okay, plagiarism. Okay, so once you actually quote, once you quote this, like once you actually quote this and you put it as a quote, and the person that is editing knows that this is a quote, they will know that this piece of information is not gotten from you. is gotten from another source. So I don't think it's really going to affect you. But then I feel like plagiarism is going to like affect you when you just decide to copy this and paste it like sorry, paste it like why is it still in quotes? Paste it like this as your own article. That's now when because what this means is that it was you that wrote this thing. It was you that wrote it from your head. You defined it from your head. So if you copy it and you paste it like this, it means that you already have a plagiarized content, and that's like very, very bad, especially since you are starting out as a technical writer. So yes, it's very wrong for you to just copy that and paste there. Like it is you that did that. Like it's you that thought of that. So it's very, very wrong. So instead, quote it. It's better and safer for you that way because even when your reader is coming across that piece of information or coming across content and they see according to Wikipedia an article is defined as so they would know that that is the definition by Wikipedia and not the definition by you. Does that answer your question, Augustine? Okay, all right. So I believe that it answered his question. Does anyone else have another question? Yeah, you're welcome. So, in the absence of any more question, I think that ends today's session. That ends session 7 of Writing 3.0. Before I go, I would love to know how the program has been for you. You can drop your comments. Have you been able to connect with your peers? Have you been able to write an article or two? What are the challenges that you may have faced while writing your articles? And so far, has the session been very good for you? Sorry about that. Okay, someone said it's been amazing and I've really improved on my research skills. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so about this, in case, okay, rather, about this, if you're having troubles thinking of what to write, You can write about your experience. So there is this thing I always tell people that are starting out as a technical writer. Don't shy away from topics just because someone else have written on that. Don't. So if you are thinking of what to write, um, you can think of what you've learned that week. You can write everything that you've learned that week and try to come up with topics. So there's a platform that I use, Article Idea Generator. It really helps me. I'll be dropping that in the comments. So now you can use this article, you can use this article idea generator to help you generate topics that you can write on. So once you've list down things that you've learned that week, or um, let's say you have a particular aspect of tech that you want to really write about, I would use software as an example because I that's where I write on. So what you do is the concepts in software development that you have an idea on, you can just write everything down on a piece of paper and input them one by one in this article idea generator. That way you will be able to generate article ideas, and all you just have to do next is to think about the outline. So, okay, someone said that their challenge is introduction and conclusion. Okay, introduction and conclusion. Okay, a cheat sheet that I use is your introduction should mostly talk about, um, okay, three things. Number one, explain what your topic is about. Explain what your topic is about. Number two, explain the benefits of your topic to your reader. Like, what would they gain from reading this? And number three, explain. Number three, explain what your article would focus on. So, let's say you want to write on how to how to grant file permission on Linux. Your introduction would go like this based on the three things I just said. Number one, explain. So it would go like this. Um, the essence of file permission, it's very needed, or yes, it's very needed. And number two that I said was okay, yes, the benefit of that. And then in this guide we'll be able to talk about how you can give different user file permission. And number three is as like you talk about what um the reader would learn. So number three is we would be using the keyboard command to grant user permission. What you just did was you gave your reader, or yes, you gave your reader a thing to look forward to in your article. You explain the essence of file permission. You explain why they need to um, know about, understand file permission, and then you also talked about what the article would actually talk about. Then for conclusion, your conclusion should just be two things. Number one, a brief recap of what your article was about. So the conclusion for the topic I just mentioned would go like this. You can grant file permission to user and to owner user or user group using this command. And it is essential that not all groups have the file permission. So what I did was a recap. And number two, then I tell them that so you can use this piece of information to ensure that your files on your Linux is is secure and you will not face any issues in the future. So that's it. So I just gave like a good conclusion by highlighting a recap and how the piece of information that the reader has just read would be useful to them. Okay, another person asks, what if you read it and you write it in your own words? So if you write it in your own words, it's not called copying. It's just how writing works. It's not you copying. So that's perfectly fine. So someone said, must our article always follow on the last? I don't think I fully understand what you mean by this. Follow on the last. Obeyemi, if you can just drop so I don't think I understood that. Must our article always follow on the last? Must our next article be a follow-up on the last? No, not every time. So it's entirely up to you as the writer if you decide to write a follow-up article based on your last one, or you decide to write a new one. Personally, what I do is if I decide to like um, break a tutorial article into three parts, I know that the next article that I will drop would be a follow-up. But if you are working on an article that is based on a single idea, that is not like a tutorial article, because a tutorial article is an article that teaches your reader how to either deploy a stuff or build a stuff or to use a tool or a technology. So if your article is like just focus particular idea, idea and is not long, then there is no need for you to write another one that is a follow up on the last one. So as a writer, it's entirely up to you. All right. So in the absence of any more question, okay. So thanks for a nice session today. Um, I'm looking forward to seeing your submission this week, and session 8 would be communicated on the WhatsApp group. Do have a nice day, guys. Bye.